Hello everyone, so on this video I will be showing you how to remove these dip nails. I will be using 100% acetone, and I will also be using these makeup pad removers I got from Walmart for a few bucks, and I cut these into 4 sections. That way I can get the most out of them. I will also be using aluminum foil. You can cut them into rectangles, and I will be using my medium grit bit to basically take off the shiny coat of the nail. It's just the top coat. I do this so that the acetone can penetrate in faster and it can soak off the nails a lot faster than normally. So you can use this, or you can use a hand file as well and just take off the shine. That is all I'm doing, taking off the shine to make it a faster process. You don't have to do this like I said, but it is a little bit faster if you do this. Now I will grab my aluminum foil, my cotton ball, and I would put acetone in it. If you feel like you're missing acetone like I did feel on this nail, I will add a little bit more. I literally tuck it in and I twist it like a burrito and I tuck it underneath what's left over. That way it's a nice tight fit. You might still get some acetone that leaks off of the nail, which is totally fine. It's better for it to be more wet than for it to be missing. Now I will let the nail soak for 25 to 30 minutes, and as soon as around 25 minutes hits, I start taking one off. If I see I still need more time, I would just add more time to it. Now with dip nails, it is very gummy. Literally feels like you're trying to remove gum off of someone's nails. So I squeeze really tight without hurting the client and try to remove as much possible with the foil. That way there's less for me to work with the pusher. And I'm also supporting their nail. Whenever their nail is long or medium to long, I like to support it because you are pressing down and you are bending down the nail, and you do not want to have any stress on the nail. So since this is a solid color, it comes off a lot smoother and easier. If you do need more time, like I said, you just add more time. The next nail I'm going to work on has glitter, so it's chunkier and thicker. So it's a little bit harder to remove in about 30 minutes. So I remove what I can. I do not press hard at all, and if anything does not come off, I just don't mess with it. I simply remove what I can, and I grab the same aluminum foil with the same pad, add more acetone, and put it in for another 5 minutes while I finish working on the other hands. I am finishing the thumb, and I am removing anything I can that is easy to remove. Sometimes using your own nail is a lot easier than the pusher. Now I am gently filing off anything that's still on this nail while it's still wet. If it dries up, it becomes attached again and it becomes hardened, so it's harder to remove, and then you can file off layers of her nail. So you want to make sure you file off as soon as you can if there's still anything on there. And now I'll be using my cuticle pusher and to push back the cuticles. I am doing another set right after this, so I am prepping it for that. But usually when you're fully done, you just add cuticle oil to them, and that is a set that will be completed. But I need them dry and dehydrated. So now I'm just using the end of my file to push back the cuticle and clean off any dead cuticle on the skin. My client actually has really good cuticles. She doesn't have that much that's skinned on her nails, so it's a lot easier and faster process. There are other clients who have more dry skin, so you have to work a little bit harder. Now I went back to the glitter nail, and I am removing the rest of the glitter that's attached to the nail, gently and softer. It literally falls off like butter, so you want to take your time and you want to be very careful with this. After I removed all the product from her natural nails, I will go into shaping the nail because it did grow, it does expand from the sides, so I just shape it. She does like a nice oval shape. She likes the edges to be rounded off so she doesn't hurt herself or scratch herself, and she does like a straight free edge. So that is what I do to every single one of her nails. And I am always lifting up the nail file so I don't cause any friction or heat. And you never want to seesaw file on a natural nail, which is filing back and forth without lifting up the file, because it is a natural nail, you can damage it. So you want to be as careful as possible. And I am sorry that I go off of focus. I am now pushing the cuticles back for the rest of the nails. I am being very gentle, like I said. The cuticle pusher I'm using, it is a straight pusher, so it is a little bit sharper, so you just gotta be a lot more careful. I do this to all the nails. I now grab my file and I push back the cuticle and just clean off any dead cuticle on her nail plate so that whatever I put next will adhere really well to her nail. I'm using my white buffing block to clean off any marks, imperfections, anything that the file left or anything that she already had on her nail. That way the product I put applies nice and smoothly with no bumps or ridges. And finally, I am cleaning her nail plate with alcohol. Not only does it clean the nail plate, take off any powder dust, it also dehydrates the nail if you're planning on putting on some artificial nail or any products on top of her nail. So if you want a nice cheap dehydrator, definitely just use alcohol. These are the final look of these nails. They are ready and prepped to have a new dip nail set put on. And I will show you the dip set I did on her. It is a nice bright orange from Cuticle Pro dip powders. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.